What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pillionaire, your YouTube World Heavyweight Champion here on YouTube, and I'm coming at you today with my WWE Monday Night Raw review for November 12th, 2018. So, let's do this, shall we, the John Squad? So, we kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw with the Raw, all the Raw tag teams that were getting ready for a WWE Battle Royale match to determine the team captain for the Survival Series team. So, unfortunately, there was no winner for the beginning of that match because Braun Strowman just comes out to his music hits, and Braun Strowman just comes out and destroys the whole team members, and just comes out and destroys them, and people go after him, and then they tosses him right off of him. So then what happens next is that Stephanie McMahon comes out and talks to Braun and says that he could have whatever he wants if Team Raw beats Team SmackDown at Survival Series. So that's what basically she says. She's bribing him, and so then Braun Strowman says that he wants to face Baron Corbin, and that he wants a WWE Universal Championship. So Stephanie McMahon says that he's got it if Team Raw beats Team SmackDown at Survival Series. So then Ronda Rousey comes out and talks about Survival Series. Then Ronda Rousey grabs the mic from Stephanie McMahon and just talks on the mic and says that she's ready to put an armbar on somebody. So then Baron Corbin comes out and says, whoa, we don't need to do this right here, right now. We need to save everything for Survival Series. So then she attacks Baron Corbin, just flips him over onto his side, and Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin have a stare down, and that's what happens there to end that first segment. So then, the first match we had on Raw was Ember Moon versus Tamina, and the winner was Tamina. After the match, Nia Jax leg drops Ember Moon, and that's what happens there to end that segment. So then the second match we had on Raw was Finn Balor versus Dolph Ziggler, and the winner was Finn Balor. That is right. I just love doing that for you guys. That's right. Finn Balor. That's right. Because it's just too sweet. Do it with me. Too sweet. That is right. Too sweet. And Finn Balor, Dolph Ziggler are now on the team with Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin. That is right. So, Drew McIntyre. So that's right. So now Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler are now on the team. So then we had Corey Graves interview Seth Rollins in the ring, and Corey Graves asked Seth Rollins about Survival Series, and he does not care about Shinsuke Nakamura. That's what Seth Rollins says. That he wants to know about Dean Ambrose. That's what Seth Rollins says. So then Dean Ambrose appears on the Titantron and says that he does not own anyone an explanation. So then Dean Ambrose, grabs the gasoline and gasoline and just puts the shield vest on fire and tosses into one of those fire things, and that's what happens in that segment. And Seth Rollins storms off in anger. I can't blame the guy, I just can't blame Seth Rollins, but that was pretty something right there. So then the third match we had on Raw was Ruby Riott versus Natalya, and this match never takes place at all. Because this match never happens at all because Natalya attacks Ruby Riott from behind, and then the Riott Squad do the heart attack from Jim Anvil Neidhart and do the heart attack onto Natalya, the Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart's move. So that's what the Riott Squad do to Natalya. So then the next match we had on Raw was a tag team battle royal to determine the team captain for the Raw Tag Team Survival Series match. So then the winner was Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, and that is glorious. That is right. That is glorious. So now we have Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, and Heyman, congratulates Braun Strowman and congratulates AJ Styles, and talks about AJ Styles will take a beating at Survival Series, and he just goes on about this and that AJ Styles and that he will have to that he will take a beating, and that there is no one that will beat Brock Lesnar, and that AJ Styles would get a Suplex City, and that he will get a 5, and that means it will go 1, 2, 3 for AJ Styles. So then Jinder Mahal comes out and cuts a promo on the mic and says to him that he wants to hear his Montreal. So then Brock Lesnar says to play him, and let's hear the Montreal. So then they do Shante with the Sunil brothers and stuff like that. So then what happens next is that Brock Lesnar destroys Jinder Mahal and the Sunil brothers. Brock Lesnar does the Sahil brothers. He does the suplex cities onto both of them, one on them, both, and then F5 on one of them. Then he F5s Jinder Mahal outside the ring. So then the fifth match on Raw was to determine the last member on Team Raw for the Survivor Series team was Elias versus Bobby Lashley, and the winner was Bobby Lashley by countout. Because Leo Rush would hit underneath the ring and grabbed Elias's leg because he couldn't get back in the ring for the countout, and that was cheating in sort of a way. I thought it was pretty funny. But then Elias attacks Leo Rush. Bobby Lashley tries to save him, but then Elias throws Bobby Lashley into the stands, or whatever you call it, what do you call it? It was a barricade, and then Elias chases after Leo Rush, gets him into the ring, and then tosses him outside of the ring, onto Lashley, and that's what happens then in that whole thing scenario. Then we had Alexa Bliss, she announces her Raw Women's Survival Series team, and Alexa says that the person that is on her team that this is personal, and that it needs to be a victory for her team. That she picks Mickie James, Natalya, Nia Jax, and Tamina. And Natalya, and she picks is Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, and Natalya, and she picks the winner of this next match. So, what we have here is that another match we had on Raw was Sasha Banks versus Bayley, and the winner will get to be the last member on Team Raw of the women's match. But the match ends in a no contest because Tamina and Nia Jax beat down on Bayley and Sasha Banks, so there was no winner in this match. So then Alexa Bliss gets on the mic and announces the last opponent, announces the last team member, and that is Ruby Riott. So then they go to the Titantron, and they look, and the Raw team looks up at the Raw women's team looks up at the Titantron like this, and they look up at it, and they see is Becky Lynch putting the armbar on Ronda Rousey. Next thing you know, it is the final part we have Raw is that Becky Lynch is coming down in the ring, and the Raw and SmackDown and the SmackDown Women's Division attack the Raw Women's Division. They attack them, and they brawl in the ring. Then Ronda Rousey comes out and attacks some of the Raw SmackDown, and attacks some of the Raw, and attacks some of the SmackDown Women's Division. And then Becky Lynch hits Ronda Rousey with the chair. Then Becky Lynch comes up to the stands, comes up into the crowd with the SmackDown Women's Superstars, and that's what happens to end the Monday Night Raw. And then Stepman is yelling at Baron Corbin to end WWE Monday Night Raw, saying, how did this happen? How did you let them in here? How did you let security? And Baron Corbin said, I don't know how this happened. And then she says, you better not let this happen again. So we don't know what's going to happen on SmackDown tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. And I thought the ending was great. To spice things up for Survival Series. So once again, the John Squad, please like this video, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. You're all the best at John Squad. You're one of a kind. Love each and every single one of you guys. Peace out, the John Squad. Oh, and don't forget to tap that bell on your YouTube app so you never miss an upload on my videos. Peace out, the John Squad. Oh, and Alexa Bliss was actually kind of busted open on the side of her nose. I don't know how that happened, but apparently that's what happened. But peace out, the John Squad. I love you guys. And when you subscribe, you become a champion here on this channel.